Left with no scars to mourn. The cursed blood. With the memories scorned. World is cruel, turning over and over. The same patterns, repeating mistakes and seventh chances. Tear it all down, leave nothing but ash. Her cries echo loud and return silent. Oh, to forget his name. Oh, to forget his face. The lucky left with no scars to mourn. The cursed blessed with memories scorned. We didn't fail. There are other powers at play. We did what we could with what we had. And it's not over. Yeah. We'll have to be vigilant and careful. Keep an eye on each other. It's nothing we haven't dealt with before. That I'm still trying to figure out. Just I understand people wanting to give him benefit of the doubt or another chance to prove himself, even though he's had so many in the past. Yeah. And I guess there might be some that are willingly planning with him and maybe going to try and make things worse, too. Yeah. Who are you suspecting? Think there might be a little ghost with us. It's alright. Oh, my mistake. I'm so used to Poppy being, on my tail, so to speak. No, that's fair. I wish I said more. I did have a lot I wanted to say and make a point on, but I hesitated. That's true. That she is. How long is he going to stay imprisoned for? Yeah, that's fair. I guess I'm just surprised since it seems like he's lived a pretty fulfilled life. Like, just hold on. Where is it? Not that one. Like, he's had lovers. He's had plans where, well, he did try to effectively destroy the Isle a few times over, with the Malice and with Ozymandias, and he decided to do that. He chose to do a lot of that for one reason or another. He kind of funny how that turns into a double-edged sword, huh? No kidding. The door's influence keeps growing, and well, no one has any idea what's really going on with the AutoZone over there or how to stop it. And there's that creature thing now. It just Name. Neptune, name.
Ah!
I mean, that's basically saying he's a force of nature. Kind of giving credit to his self-proclaimed title of Calamity. He definitely has others helping him right now. Don't know exactly who yet. I don't want to go throwing accusations unless I'm sure, because that's the last thing I want to do. It, excuse the wording of this, but it does seem just a little funny to me how shackled you are to your power. It should ultimately be your choice, shouldn't it? Within reason, obviously, but yeah, I guess. Kind of feels like you were just unwillingly made part of a larger machine, so to speak. Yeah, yeah, I get that. I think Phoenix made it pretty clear that next time he crosses into that court, that will be the last. That or, someone else will take care of him. He is really slippery. I'm surprised how many people were on the defense side, honestly. I feel like I should probably go talk to Kat. I don't know. I just maybe she can help with something if she's not busy. Yeah, I I like her confidence. Yeah, I get that you and her aren't exactly on the best terms. That's at least good. Well, Hadja had a point. He survived longer than expected. Yeah, we all are. That is something I did want to mention too, actually. I plan on bringing this up with everyone at some point. I figure, honestly, now might be the best time as any, given all the chaos and confusion and suspicion this is going to stir up with everyone. I think we need to bring back the conferences that happened before. Yeah, they were meetings that would happen with the, I guess, lack of a better term, non divine on the aisle. The divine could, of course, come and participate, but for the most part, it was for us, basically, to share news, findings, happenings, and just have clear communication and representation for everyone from the different groups. Yeah, I think so. No, exactly. It just the radio communication is nice and everything, but honestly, there's a lot of miscommunication and yelling and not helpful conversations that also happen on there. That tends to confuse everyone and, well, just makes things more difficult in some situations. So just having a moment where we can all clear the air and clearly talk about current problems or even projects or things that are going well in the aisle, it would be nice. keep everyone on the same page, hopefully. I'll see about getting a few others to help clean up the hall. Um, and also getting more people hopefully interested in it. I I will be forward and say that I'm hoping with the backing from some of the gods and divine, since you are, well, effectively the leaders of your following, it would hopefully help get people interested in going and participating. That's at least the idea. Thank you. I'll see about organizing things more. Want to also talk to Moors and Aries since they also have, yeah, they have some significant followings too. Suppose I should probably talk to Vicious as well since they've made themselves known. In what way? Are you worried about who might hear or the reaction? That's actually really fair. Um, I think it's just Phoenix and myself here.
That's probably enough.
Hmm. I see. Okay. Hmm. Name. Bud, you're a firebird. I don't think it works like that. Hmm. Is Nova capable of doing something like this? Phoenix? Not wrong, but still. So either then she was disguised as a demon for whatever reason, or hmm, I think she's been disguised since day one. No, nothing's inherently wrong, just wonder what the extent of her abilities are then. Because if she can. Someone was going around pretending to be other people. Don't want to jump to conclusions. We don't have enough information. No, of course, of course. No, I get that. I get that. Just, I don't know. With just how this has all been laid out, though, It seems like something she didn't want seen. And she was obviously fine changing back, even with him right there. Ah, right. Mhm. So you're telling me you couldn't see through anything with that? Right, of course. Sorry for poking and prodding. I'm just curious because this opens up potentials. Fiend. Right. Yeah, it was like a weird, impossible quest he was given of sorts. I don't really know anyone else who's an alchemist on the Isle, at least none as renowned as Fiend is. Riaran? Hmm. If I'm not mistaken, they are the incarnation of nothingness and also the creator of these isles. I don't know for sure though if it is Riaran or not. Could also be something posing as him, or they're just assuming. Oh, oh, right. I thought I heard mention of that before. Ugh, God. Power systems of divinity make my head spin. Okay, so either Riaran is talking to him and giving him weird little quests things, or again, he's assuming things, or something is posing as. Either way, it means something is influencing him, something actively talking to him, and that's not good. Uh, I wouldn't say that, at least as far as I know. They are in charge of the, oh, what are they called again? I don't have my notes on me because I put them away. Oh, maybe I do. Hold on. Please, 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 please. Yes. Okay. Where is Riordan in here? Spirit Legion. Right. That's what they're in charge of as well. Mm. Riordan makes rifts and portals to other worlds, right? May or may not have. We would need more information, and it's not exactly like we can ask him ourselves, Raren or him. I mean, I've heard he's meddled in a few things before. So again, wouldn't go pointing fingers or anything. Because again, I feel like we need a lot more information than what we have now. Huh, really? Hmm. Well, most we can confirm right now is something else is talking with him and is effectively giving him some sort of purpose, loosely. Hmm. And I'll have to give that another listen too. Don't suppose there's any way to get in contact with the, nothingness? The what? I don't. Huh. I think I could safely say no. I haven't jumped into any place that's outside. I wouldn't even know where the edge of the world is to do that, I guess. Well, is it really the only way to get into contact with him? Not exactly like I can just go running around to people and asking if there's, hey, I want to speak to Riaran. If only I had like an altar or something somewhere. A shrine. Oh, well, that doesn't help. Well, maybe. Where would that be? Hmm. Yeah. Ugh. Well, it's either figure out wherever the shrine may have moved or jumping off the edge of the world. Respectfully, Stella, I don't know if it's possible to smell nothing. It would be nice, but, not likely. Yeah, I suppose. There was that place where the Spirit Legion popped in. Could check out there. Otherwise, I don't really know any other places. Huh. There was one spot I found that seemed like it had a bottomless pit. At least I couldn't see the bottom of it. That was eerie. Um, I think it was out in the snow. It was this castle or fortress kind of place. And towards the back of it, it just it had a bridge that seemed to go over, well, nothing. That couldn't possibly be it, could it? Hmm. So Estelle then is who I should talk to. Okay. I'll have to see if I can get in contact with them. Exactly. All right, so we'll try looking a bit more into Nova just to better understand what exactly is going on there. And I'll see about getting into contact with Estelle so I can see about getting into contact with Riar and just trying to understand what's happening. Yeah, it should be easy enough. Just get into contact with the creator of the Isle. Something even above an incarnation. Oh, it's not so much that part. It's more I've only dealt with like a god figure throughout my whole life, and then coming here and finding out there's things even higher than that. Yeah. No, of course, of course, of course. No, 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 no. I wouldn't do that. That would be that would help nothing. I won't tell her. I promise. Stone buttons? Okay. Stone it. You know what? I don't know what kind of entity they are. I really cannot judge if that's genuinely something that they enjoy. Okay. I guess I'll keep that in mind if I figure out where to put an offering and letter. Ugh. Thanks for telling us, though, Stella. And I suppose I'll try to keep you updated with anything that I find. I mean, no promises, but we'll try. Oh, goodness. I'll also keep an eye on him, too. Seems to have it in his head that rules for thee and not for me kind of thing. He doesn't like it when other people talk about. There he goes. Doesn't like it when other people talk about, you know, going into perilous situations that might end up with them being harmed. And yet he's also very willing to throw himself into said situations or take the fall for those situations or just keep an eye on him. Hmm. Would be interesting to talk with him again. Well, knowing him, he's probably already sniffed out wherever Coco's being held. Wherever the prisoner's being held. Um,